My wife is very good to me. You see, oh, something on my, there we go. Ever since I got let go from VF Outlet, which again, totally fine with. Now that I know it wasn't a performance thing, I've been feeling ugh, like Asia's getting all the hours at work, and Kari doesn't have a job anymore. I don't have a job, and now and I don't. I'm not like mad at myself. It's like through no fault of my own. It wasn't my doing, but since being out of work, I felt very useless. Just in the sense that I'm sitting at home, I'm playing video games, and my wife's out working. I feel bad about that. So I've done videos about this where it's just time to go back to the grind. I've got a guard card now, so I can start applying for security gigs. My goal is to have something by the end of the month, or at least be headed out to interviews of some kind. And my wife has done a very good job of making me feel better about the situation. She points out that for years I was the breadwinner. I would go out and do 40 hours a week while she stayed at home and did nothing. And she's like, oh, now it's your turn. And it's like, it's not. As a man, it's not. I can't. And maybe that's an antiquated way of thinking. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, maybe it's a double standard. Maybe I shouldn't feel that way, but I do. It's, I don't even want to say it's how my parents raised me. It's just what I've come to believe. The man should be taking care of things. The woman helps. Like right now, Asia's doing all the heavy lifting. She goes to work. She's working 30 hours a week. Then she comes home and she cooks and she cleans and she takes care of us. And it's like she shouldn't have to. So it's time. I'm gonna start applying to places and really getting out there. Before I sit down and turn on my game tomorrow, I'm gonna apply to a couple of places that I think are looking for people. Like security gigs are fairly easy to get, so I've been told. So now that I have a guard card, now is the time to really get my get my name out there and see what we can do. And in the meantime, I gotta stop beating myself up about our current situation. And you always hear me talk with this determination, and just like it always works out. It always does, because in the end, it always does. I can't think of a time where we weren't in dire straits, and then at the last minute, it all worked out. So it's really hard to not have that way of thinking about things, but man, I just wish it didn't always have to come down to the very last minute. So I'm working on it. Let's see what happens.